Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Cardano against Bitcoin and also against Ethereum. Remember, if you like the video, hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. For the past, 2 weeks, excluding the current week we're in, Cardano had a very, very nice move, bottoming, making a local bottom to prior local tops. It is a very, very, very good sign of confidence. We didn't get back into this lower trading channel that we were in previously, which is very good in my opinion. I think that is a good step in the right direction. Um, and in this case, however, we did get it rejected here, which is currently where like you can argue like previous resistance was prior like after the local top that we had. Currently we're down 10% for the week. The week is just begun though. It could very well reverse here. We simply just don't know what could play out, other than the notion that this is gonna keep on trending up, is that we make a form of a double bottom potentially. If we make another hit back down here and hold it, then that will definitely show confidence that that Cardano is working its way up, and this is something we've never seen Cardano do. Cardano, uh, in its price history, kind of when you kind of bring it back to the weekly on a macro scale, it really looks like almost like a pump and dump. But I would argue Cardano came in just around the time that Bitcoin made its all-time high of $20,000. A lot of altcoins were rallying, and so Cardano will also benefit from that. And and that would be the reason why it wicked up to as high as almost 10,000 sats, which I think is insane for Cardano. Uh, at this time, we could see a very different Cardano. Also, note we don't know what Cardano does during a bull market. So before Bitcoin makes a new all-time high, we simply don't have that information. This could very well be what it's going to look like, where Cardano moves up, moves back down, comes back up to prior resistance, and comes back down, makes a double bottom, makes a higher move up. This could very well be the beginnings of a higher low, a higher high, you know, higher low, higher high, etc. And that would be, something quite to see with Cardano. And eventually we potentially might get, maybe not on the scale of this, but when Bitcoin does make a new all-time high, whatever number that is, we could then potentially see a blow off top with Cardano. And definitely something to take advantage of. However, like another thing to note, for what it's worth, when Cardano did top out in July, we got to roughly around the same RSI level as what was here on January 1st of 2018. Which candle was that? That was this big green candle that wicked really high. So the close came to about 83 RSI, and essentially Cardano topped out at about 80, 81, 84 on the RSI. And it's very, very interesting because you see, this price to this, and it resulted in roughly the same RSI. So this could potentially be, around mid 80s is where Cardano kind of tops out on the RSI, and results in a correction. And uh, this is something to keep in mind. The next time we're up at this area, it could be a very good opportune time to take profits, whatever price that may be, because like what RSI is, it's relative. It's relative on the volatility, how fast it gets there. It doesn't necessarily depend solely on price. So currently, that's what we're looking at Cardano. Not much else has changed. against Bitcoin. We're sort of trending down, but if it does make like a double bottom, for example, if it does make a double bottom, then it would make quite a beautiful W, if I do so say myself, which is a very bullish pattern. However, we're in the middle of it. Hard to say if that is going to play out. But again, as always look to Bitcoin. Always see what Bitcoin's trying to do um, in terms of price action. We're in our third week of trading around this area. We did go as high as $20,000. We wicked up that high. Um, However, we've been as low as $16,000. So price is still quite volatile. However, it is closing. I can't stress that enough. It is closing at around the same price. Despite the first week of the three that I'm talking about was a rise to 15%, but we closed at around 18.4. The following week, we dropped 1.3% for the week, but we closed at around 18.2. And currently right now we're trading at 18.6. So we're around the same area, and if we can keep this up of moving sideways, then uh, I'm confident, just like in my previous video on basic attention token, I'm confident that Cardano will rally. And the next question is, well, is it going to rally against Ethereum? Because I think that is also very important to know. Because if Ethereum is supposed to outpace Bitcoin in terms of return on investment, then theoretically Cardano should outpace Ethereum, and we do see that at points. We saw it recently here in the summer, we saw it here, and we saw it in initial trading here. Currently, right now, we bounced off around this level here, same as prior, and currently right now we're also making resistance here. So you can also argue this against Bitcoin as well, but it seems that we are trading within a channel, a sideways channel, which is very interesting. Something along the lines of like this, right? Um, and if we, kind of, where's that? Sorry, I'm just trying to find. Here we go. Grab that to that and kind of move it. We could possibly see something along the lines of this, where Cardano starts trading sideways against Ethereum and eventually move to the upside. Oh, sorry. What I meant to what? Sorry. Let me try that again. What I meant to do was actually this. Something along the lines of that, and I can augment it a bit now. Now, mind you, price was much more volatile here than where it is now, but you kind of get the same idea. It makes a move to the near top of the channel, comes back down, moves sideways, repeats. So we could potentially see Cardano start moving sideways against Ethereum in the coming weeks, where if Bitcoin does move sideways, we could see like Ethereum move up, then Cardano move up, Ethereum move up, Cardano move up, or vice versa, and depending on how big the gains are on a week to week basis, we might potentially see a sideways moving Ethereum and Cardano. Now, like I wouldn't necessarily want to trade in this area, trading from Ethereum to Cardano and vice versa when you're trying to, aim for this and then buy here. I think it's just too short of a channel. I think it's much easier to try to place your targets up here more in this upper region here. And if you want to take advantage of accumulation in this zone, that could be something you can do as well, where whenever Ethereum's rallying, resulting in Cardano coming to the bottom here, you can accumulate some, so on and so forth. Uh, accumulate, 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 and you'll wait for the breakout from Cardano to make these massive moves, and then on that way you can start selling periodically the higher it goes up. So that's essentially what I wanted to talk about Cardano today with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.